To study oxidation reduction reactions, let us first understand the terms oxidation and reduction. Oxidation is defined as the process which involves gain of oxygen or loss of hydrogen, whereas reduction is just opposite of oxidation. Reduction is a process which involves gain of hydrogen or loss of oxygen. Let us understand oxidation and reduction with the help of example. We heat a china dish containing copper powder. We observe that reddish brown copper powder changes into a black substance on heating. This black substance is copper oxide. The reaction taking place is copper combines with oxygen to give copper 2 oxide. If a substance gains oxygen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized. Here, copper has combined with oxygen to form copper oxide. So, oxidation of copper to copper oxide has taken place, or copper has been oxidized to copper oxide. Now, if we continue heating the tube and pass hydrogen over the copper oxide, the black copper oxide changes into reddish brown copper. The reaction taking place is copper oxide loses its oxygen and reduces to copper. Here reduction has taken place of copper oxide to copper, and hydrogen gains oxygen and converts into water. So we can say oxidation of hydrogen to water has taken place. We can see here that copper oxide has lost oxygen to form copper, whereas hydrogen has gained oxygen to form water. Copper oxide has been reduced to copper, whereas hydrogen has been oxidized to water. So we notice that oxidation and reduction cannot occur alone, because if one substance loses oxygen, there must be another substance to gain oxygen. Now we can define oxidation reduction reactions as those reactions where oxidation and reduction take place simultaneously. These reactions are also called redox reactions, red for reduction and ox for oxidation. Oxidizing agent is a substance which oxidizes another substance either by giving oxygen or by gaining hydrogen. An oxidizing agent itself undergoes reduction. In this reaction, copper oxide undergoes reduction by losing oxygen to give copper. So copper oxide is the oxidizing agent. Reducing agent is a substance which reduces the other substance either by gaining oxygen or by giving hydrogen. Reducing agent itself undergoes oxidation. In this reaction, hydrogen is gaining oxygen and is undergoing oxidation by reducing copper oxide to copper. So we can say hydrogen is reducing agent in this reaction. In this reaction, zinc oxide is losing oxygen to form zinc. So reduction is taking place of zinc oxide to zinc. And carbon is gaining oxygen to form carbon monoxide. So oxidation of carbon to carbon monoxide is taking place. Because zinc oxide is losing oxygen to oxidize carbon, so zinc oxide is the oxidizing agent. And because carbon is gaining oxygen to form carbon monoxide and is reducing zinc oxide to zinc, so carbon is the reducing agent. H2S loses hydrogen to form sulfur. Here loss of hydrogen is taking place. Loss of hydrogen means oxidation. So oxidation of H2S is taking place to sulfur. So we can say H2S has been oxidized. Cl2 gains hydrogen to form HCl. So reduction of Cl2 has taken place. So we can say Cl2 has been reduced to HCl. Since hydrogen sulfide is giving hydrogen to Cl2, so we can say hydrogen sulfide is the reducing agent, while Cl2 is gaining hydrogen to oxidize H2S, so we can say Cl2 is the oxidizing agent. This question is from NCERT book. Which of the statements about the reaction are incorrect? Here we can see in the equation lead oxide combines with carbon to form lead and carbon dioxide. So lead oxide is getting reduced to lead and carbon is getting oxidized to carbon dioxide. So we can see that A and B are incorrect. Now let me know if you can answer this question in the comment box.